Someone, guys. As I was watching an episode from Relebogile, I think that's how you say her name, my watch. So she's got a channel, and she was interviewing a lady by the name of Pinky Shange. And Pinky Shange, well, the episode is about slay queens, not slay queens, side chicks. Sorry, the episode is about side chicks, and Pinky runs a business, consulter, to side chicks. She does, the matchmaking. She hooks people up, So if you're looking for a boyfriend, a girlfriend, if you're looking for a good time, whatever the case may be, she does these. So she's speaking about Ubai side chick, and she's speaking about it from her own experience, the ups, the downs, the left, the right, and it's so crazy because in today's time, 2024. The whole side chick, side guy, side man, like it's still such a taboo topic. However, 99% of the people that you know are in some sort of category of being a side chick or a side nigga, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's like the way that she broke it down, the way that she was so open, it's one of those things where I'm like, yes, Sazi, if I could sit down and interview her, because Urulebogile did a great job to just listen and allow Pinky to just share her experiences, the good and the bad experiences, But for me, again, I would have challenged her very, very differently, because I'm looking at it in terms of two schools of thought. So the one school of thought is the morality. The reason why it's so taboo is because people are sweeping it under the table, or under the rug, however they want to talk about it. So I challenge that part. But then I'd also want to really engage her in the sense of so many people are actually doing this. So many marriages in today's time are held together by side chicks. But this is the honest truth. I'm not a side chick, I'm not a side nigga, but let me tell you something. I've spoken to hundreds of them, and they are holding the marriage together. The guy is not getting any at home. The guy is frustrated with his partner. The guy is constantly on daddy mode. He's constantly on husband mode, and he needs a breather of some sort. And that's when guys get the slay queen, the side chicks, And Pinky breaks down and speaks about married women who go to her and want niggas to smash that, because they in their marriages are also being denied sexually or haven't been satisfied sexually, and they're looking for some sort of release, or some sort of fulfillment, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical. But it's so crazy how she breaks it down, and her own experiences. And again, I'm tying it up to how I've spoken to females who say they'll never be a main. They don't want to be a main. Why must I carry all the responsibilities of being a main? He comes back from work grumpy. I need to boost his mood. He comes back from this. He's frustrated about this. The finances are a big thing in the household. I need to understand. If you're a side chick, you're there for fun. Well, majority is there for fun. You there for vacations. You there for just making sure when he comes through, wild sex, exciting sex. Hey baby, let's go have ice cream. Hey baby, let's go. And that's what you sign up for. The negative side is obviously you can't post the guy. Obviously you can't call him at night. Obviously those days where you tend to miss him, there's no cuddles and whatever the case may be. That's the downside. But when she broke the exciting part, I know so many guys, single guys who will say they'll never be in a relationship. I can't afford a relationship. The women are very taxing in a relationship. But if there's married women that want me for a night, they can get me whenever they need me. If there's sisters who are in long-term relationships who want me for a weekend, they can get me. Why? It's low-hanging fruit. I don't have to be there as the emotional crutch. I don't have to be there for her kids, making sure I go pick up the kids, do drop-offs. I don't have to help her pay rent. I just come through, do what I need to do, and bounce. It's such a deep discussion that society is not ready to have, yet it's something that society in their millions are engaging in. There are so many females who are going to be watching this video who are side chicks, but they will go out there dogging men. Men are so horrible, yet they don't see that they are contributing to how society is as well. There's so many men that go around, it's all about, it's about the family unit, yet he has a side chick, yet he is doing this. So you are sitting on this moral tower made out of nothing but toilet fucking paper because it's full of shit. You know, it's absolutely crazy that we live in a space where one side of our mouth is saying something and the other one is doing something else. Where we go and we preach this, yet we are doing the exact opposite. You know, you're telling us about going to church and fuligo lobola and umndeni wami and my kids. Kodwa sihlangana nawe lapha eRoyal Nase Summit. Sinawe. Lapho you tell us about morality and how you siyakubona unyuka ama elevator nalabosi. Siyakubona. But you are so moral publicly. You are so banbani. It's just, it shocks me. And again, Pinky speaks about how she's a pastor's child. She's a PK. Hey guys. Yeah, my pastor's child is Swazi. I say we are not naughty. We are naughty, you know. But I guess for them, it's because the pressure. I don't know. I'm not a PK, but I'm guessing that the pressure is so much because you grew up in the church. You know, everything has been seen with a microscope. And your family's name is meant to be at a certain bunny. You're meant to hold yourself in certain. So I think that when they go loose, they go loose. When they start drinking, they drink. Yeah, if they do naughty things, it's a lot. Whereas Tina, we've been naughty for a while, so you know, I'm not trying to uphold ikamalga moms, but you know, like Tina, it's naughty and it's wrong within a certain a frame or structure. Whereas for a lot of these PKs, from my lived experience, when they go wild, it's crazy. And it's the pressure. There's so much pressure to uphold. There's societal pressure. There's your church pressure. There's your parents' pressure. There's that pressure and there's that pressure. Meanwhile, you don't want that pressure. You want breaks from that. You want to be able to be who you truly are and express yourself as best as you can without being scrutinized with these microscope, whatever the case may be. But yeah, what an eye-opener. What an eye-opener at the fact that there's a young lady who's willing to be open and honest in front of a camera, knowing that there's backlash not just for her but for her family. You know, she spoke about her challenging past of being sexually assaulted. She speaks about this, and I'm listening and I'm learning and I'm going, damn. We need to have spaces where we can have these conversations. You know, we need to have these spaces where we can unpack this. Yes, we won't always agree on each other. Yes, we'll have debates. Yes. But we need to start having these conversations because guys, in favor and it's only getting worse. Lower the level of ferb. You know, because there's so many people getting affected, there's so many people getting hurt. Society is getting worse. It's not getting better. You know, and if it's a matter of you saying I'm polyamorous, I believe in open, then be honest and say that up front. If you're a polygamist and want to become polygamist, say that up front instead of going behind your partner's back, wanting this and this and this and this. So many married men with side chicks. Sit your wife down. Son of Sam, I love you. I love you, son of Sam. You know, but here's the dynamic. Because when they talk about a side chick, they're normally talking about another partner. I'm not talking about one night stands. I'm not talking about fuckity fuck. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having a main and a deputy. Think about it at school. You've got a main and a deputy. Where if you're not with your main, you are with your deputy. That's what I'm talking about. Not the cheating. I'm talking about once Usisi has said, I am your girlfriend, side chick, Makwapeni, your deputy. She is then loyal to you. She's not going around sleeping. Oh, but Penson, there's a double standard. Of course, there's a double standard. We live in the world. She's coming into this relationship as the side chick because there's certain things that she is looking for, the same way that I'm going to her because there's something I'm looking for. Willing buyer, willing seller. You know, she's coming in here because she wants some sort of maybe financial fund. She wants a boyfriend feeling. She wants to be a girlfriend while also being independently herself without the responsibilities of being a main. There's so many things that she wants. And there's so many things I want. There will always be a double standard in relationships. People want to try and make it equal. No, female, you be feminine. You do the nurture. Man, you be masculine. You do the protection and the provision. That's the dynamics. Double standard. Technically, double standard. That's not how society works. Society, it's about what value are we bringing? What am I wanting? What are you wanting? So this guy who's married and has a main and has... Because you best believe that these wives know that there's a side chick. They know the side chick's name. They know where the side chick stays. If the side chick has a child with this guy, they know how old the kid. The wife knows everything. You know, if she was so unhappy and so broken, she'd leave. But many of them don't. Why? Because for the most part, they're still getting what they want in exchange for what they're giving the husband. Because if the husband was so angry and so grumpy, he'd leave his wife and be with a side chick. But again, the dynamics work for them. But we're not having these conversations. We're not having these conversations. I understand tradition. I understand religion. We're talking about in 2024. People are living this. People are living this. You know 100 people. Your mom, your dad. All my men were side chicks. Oh, that's why you have your mother's surname. Because all my men were side chicks. I know it's painful. You don't want to hear it. It sounds disrespectful, but it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. And God bless her for being a side chick, because you wouldn't be here if it wasn't the case. You know, so siyajabula siyabonga ke. Sibongile ukuthi vele nanigang. But let's have these conversations. Let's be open and stop hurting people because of how we're moving in the dark. You know, there's sickness. There's this. There's what. There's what. Let's make sure that we manage it. Stop being cowards. Sit down with your main sister and say, hey, listen, this is the dynamic. You know, maybe be strategic. Warm her into it. Maybe watch some shows about polygamy. Hey, baby. Hey, what do you think? Maybe uzotamba with time. You know, but this whole thing of hurting one side, hurting the other side, and then going into the world and just telling us, you are better than us. Nani bo sisi, stop calling men trash when you guys are also doing the damn same thing. Stop calling men trash when you know Guti he's married with Sbanbani. So it's very simple. Hey, listen, I don't date married men. Hey, I know you're in a relationship. Sorry, I don't deal with guys who are in relationships. You can also have to say that. You have a mouth, you have brains, you can do that. But in Nani, you're just as rotten. You're just as rotten. So whether you are the one asking for the bribe or you are the one who's receiving the bribe, you guys are both corrupt. That's the dynamic. And I'm saying, I'm happy for you guys to exchange whatever money, whatever the case may be, as long as you guys are communicating and there's an open and honest dialogue. And we try and minimize the fact that we're doing things in the dark. Guys, God bless my side chick. Kamnandi no baba abashadile kade bebamsana imndeni would have been broken into pieces. Guy comes back from his side chick, he comes back home whistling, plants him a flower for ma'am, he's in a good mood, he plants back into his family shop. Again, as long as this is the terms and of agreement. Who are we to judge? We are next. But again, let's stop hurting people. Let's stop doing things in the dark. Make sure that everyone is in agreement with this is the situation that I'm living. This is the lifestyle I'm choosing to do. And we, Tina, siyavuma, and we're happy moving forward. Anyway, guys, please comment. I know tons of you guys will disagree because lama side nika nama side chicks on velens will disagree. Abanye won't comment because they're going to expose themselves and their main person will catch them they're dealing with things like this. So just say, my friend is about comment and then we can say, oh, about friend. Anyway, guys, please share this video far and wide. Again, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Shop.